Good morning. My name is William. Hopefully this will never happen to you. So if it does, this video has compiled a number of tips to help you and your family avoid hijacking situations.
Hello, my name is Maggie. This will help you avoid incidents, identify danger zones, and how to manage those situations.
Self-assessment. The first step in avoiding a hijacking is to be aware that we're all at risk, including you. Believe me, you are at risk. Hijackers are indiscriminate. They will hijack any vehicle they are after. For example, they take new vehicles for resale over the border. They take old vehicles to strip for parts. Sometimes they take vehicles to commit further crimes like robberies or cash in transit heists. If we realize that potentially we're all a target, we can take the steps to avoid the situation. Let's be aware every time we enter our vehicle. The biggest weapon in the hijacker's arsenal is not his gun. It's a surprise element. It's our belief that it will never happen to us.
Leaving valuable items on the seat next to us or on the rear seats is inviting danger. Every time you get into your car, make sure that you hide these things away.
One of the things to be on the lookout for is people standing at the traffic lights begging. They can possibly be part of a team at the next traffic light. They will look into your vehicle for any valuables and signal to an accomplice at the next traffic light. We've had instances where a driver's cell phone or a passenger's cell phone has been snatched out of their hands. They will often attempt to take GPS or any other mounted items inside of the vehicle. Any laptops, briefcases, or handbags are pleased to be locked in the boot of the vehicle.
So please make sure that you hide away your briefcase, your laptop, your bag, or any valuable items. Out of sight is out of mind. And please do not talk on your cell phone while driving. We so often see people at robots and intersections talking on their phones. This distracts you and you become a target. Please do not talk on your phone. Statistics have shown that most hijackings are happening in the driveway of your own home. Before you leave your home, be aware what is happening outside your gate before getting into your vehicle. It is a good idea to walk around your property and see who is outside your gate. Be sure and take note of any unfamiliar people or cars parked close by. When driving out, if it is possible at all, be sure to be facing the street. In other words, drive forward out of your driveway. Once out of your driveway, make sure the gate closes behind you.
When arriving home, park the vehicle in the street, facing the road, as this gives you an escape route while the gate is opening. Once inside the gate, stay close by until the gate closes. At night, put the vehicle in reverse. Keep your foot on the brake pedal as this illuminates a space behind you. You never know, this may prevent a hijacker's plan.
If you do not have an automated gate, whilst opening the gate, keep the keys in your hand and not in your bag or your pocket. This way, if somebody wants to steal your car, you can be submissive and hand them the keys as quick as possible. This will also give you enough time to inform the hijackers that there is a child in the car and time to plead to get the child out safely. If you have a passenger in the car, ask them to open the gate. If not, phone home and somebody can open the gate for you. This will reduce the time that you spend outside in front of your gate.
Another high-risk area for hijackings is intersections. The best way to avoid a situation is to anticipate the traffic light changes. If the light is red, slow down. There's no reason to rush up to stop. Keep an eye out for the traffic lights ahead of you. The more time you're stationary at a stop, the more time you're at risk. Look around for places for people to hide alongside of the road. Check for bushes, check for trees, check for utility boxes. Do not be distracted by beggars on the side of the road. Once you're stationary, make sure that at least a vehicle space between yourself and the vehicle in front of you. This will give you enough space to escape should something happen.
When parking at a shopping centre, we recommend reverse parking, in other words, reverse into the parking space. This way it is easier and quicker for you to leave if there is any danger. Also, while loading goods in your boot, you will face traffic and pedestrians. When you press the remote to lock the doors, make sure that they are actually locked. When approaching your car, don't go directly to the driver door, but take the longest route to the door. While you are walking around, you can observe not just only your vehicle, but other people that may be watching you. When stopping at the shop, many people leave passengers and kids in the car, with the keys in the ignition and the radio on. This is creating a potential dangerous situation and they become the prime target. Unless it's unavoidable, don't let people wait in the car while you run in. Otherwise, switch off your car and take your keys with you. When driving to work or back home, try to vary your routine. Leave earlier some days and later other days and use different routes. Try not to shop at the same shopping centre and stop at different places. This way you will make it more difficult for an outsider to spot your routine.
Manage your risk at home. Know your home environment by assessing the entrance of your home and your driveway. If there's any obstructions, consider removing them or cutting them down. This bush could be an excellent ambush place for a potential hijacker. Consider cutting it down or removing it. If your driveway is dark, consider illuminating it. Also very important is know your neighbors. Become friends with them. Find out what's normal and abnormal about their homes. This will allow you to see if something is out of the ordinary on your arrival. Take note of the neighbors' dogs. Is there aggressive bark when you arrive? This gives you an indication of what's happening. If you have your own dogs, you'll be able to easily hear when something is out of the ordinary. I've been in a hijacking situation, and believe me, there are a million things that go through your mind. The first thing I thought was that, is this real? Is this happening to me? Fortunately, I was able to remain calm.
Stay calm and do not panic. Don't make any sudden movements.
Immediately raise your hands and be submissive.
Try to avoid eye contact as much as possible.
If you're wearing a seatbelt, let them know that you'll slowly unclip your seatbelt before you raise your hands again.
The first thing you should do is to get children out of the vehicle before you move away.
Make sure to comply with your hijacker's instructions.
Don't try to resist or fight.
They may ask you to lie on the ground.
Hand over your cell phone, your glasses, your briefcase, etc.
They may even ask you to take off your clothes.
Move away from your vehicle as quickly as possible.
Don't be a hero.
Don't try to attract unnecessary attention by screaming or yelling until the hijackers have moved on. In conclusion, remember that 9 out of 10 times the hijackers may be on drugs. This makes them feel edgy and invincible.
They will be aggressive, and the more aggressive they are, the higher their chances of success.
Remember that hijackers want to get in and out the situation as quickly as possible. Please don't try and slow them down, as it could potentially endanger your life even more. Remember, the number one rule is stay calm and do not panic. We believe that after watching this video that you will understand the importance to be aware at all times. Thank you for watching, and I hope you find these tips informative and helpful. Be focused, be aware, and please drive safely.